Okay, ladies, so I'm going to show you how to get the solution set of a quadratic inequality. So, let me give you an example. Kay buntag na. Here, I have here quantity x plus 5 times quantity x minus 4 greater than 0. So, how can we get the solution set of this inequality? So, let's go to the first step. Here. Make the inequality sign into equality sign, and then right after that, you solve for x. So meaning to say, any inequality, non-strict or strict, you're gonna change it to equality sign, then get the value of x. Take note, the x there is not yet your answer. So let's proceed. Our example, you have it there. So let's try to get the value of x. So we have x plus 5 times x minus 4 equal to 0. Using the zero product property, so we have x equals negative 5 and x equals positive 4. These are the values of your x. So that will be the boundaries. For the next step, okay, it's here. You need to partition the number line using the values of x. Meaning to say, you're going to divide the number line using the values of x. And then right after that, for strict inequality such as greater than or less than, you will be drawing solid circle on the boundary or hollow circle for unstrict inequality such as greater than or equal to or less than or equal to. So let's proceed. Assuming that you know already grade 9, assuming that you know already how to draw a number line, so let me show it here. Okay, so since we have negative 5, let's just approximate it here, negative 5 to, let's have this negative 2 and then 0, and let's have 4 here. Okay, so it's not calibrated properly, but don't worry, it's a number line. It's actually, you can magnify it. Okay, as long as you calibrate it, that would be great. As long as the values are from, okay, from left to right, it should be increasing. Or from right to left, it should be decreasing. Okay. So we have the boundaries here. Okay, we have negative 5 and 4. Should we wrote solid circle or hollow circle? Take note, the original inequality is this one. So meaning to say, we will be drawing, very good, a hollow circle. Now, right after determining the boundary, we know already that the regions of our inequality are the following. So we have here the values less than negative 5, x less than negative 5. Here, the values between negative 5 and 4, of course, excluding negative 5 and 4, so that would be x greater than negative 5 and x less than 4. And here, the values greater than 4. Okay. So let's proceed. Sorry. Let's proceed to the next step. Okay. Alright. So you gotta assign testing points per region. So we already identified the region here. Next, we have to assign the testing points. The testing points are any values that are found in the region. For example, here, any values that are less than negative 5, I would like to use negative 6. It's easier to test if it's just smaller number. Then between negative 5 and 4, I would love to use 0. Okay. And between numbers that are greater than 4, I would like to use 5. Yes. For the next step, we will be Alright, we will be verifying if the testing points can actually satisfy the original inequality. So take note, if it satisfies the original inequality, automatic, that region will be part of the solution set. To make things easier, let me show you a graph, not graph, a table to satisfy our needs. Okay, so suppose, okay, I have here a table. We have here 3 columns. The first column will be allotted for the first region. So the inequality symbol of the first region is x less than -5. The inequality, the inequality notation of the second region will be -5. Okay, x greater than -5 but less than 4. And the third region are the values of x greater than 4. Sunod, we write its interval notation. Para sa'yo na lang inig ka, represent na to. So, how to write the interval notation? If maglisod pa mong tanaw ani, you can just use the number line. Okay, so interval notation, it simply murag compresses the entire number line or the entire region. For example, this one. Padong dito nga side is negative infinity. I-open na to. Okay, infinities, we don't have boundaries for infinities. And then, the next one is -5. Open, atong gamiton. This is the symbol for open. Open interval. Ang close kay katong bracket. Open or close bracket. Next, we have -5, still parenthesis because it's not included in the interval. And 4, open gihapon. And then we got here 4, open gihapon. And then here, going to the other side, going to the left side, will be positive infinity. When you are writing an interval, mauna ang gamay, dayon ang dako nga number. So that's how we write intervals. Next, okay, we're gonna write here the testing points. The testing points, we have the -6 here. I want to use 0 on the middle region and 5 on the third region. Next, kini. Next, we gonna verify already. How to verify? So again, substitute the testing points to the original inequality. Where's the original inequality? Ta-da! Here. Okay. So, let's try to substitute -6 plus 5 times -6 minus 4. Is it greater than 0? Let's try to check it out. Kini -1. Kini -10. When you multiply it, yes, 10 is greater than 0. It's true. So meaning, this region, walang halong kalokohan. This region is already part of the solution set. Sige, let's try the next region. So, substitute 0 plus 5 times 0 minus 4. Is it greater than 0? Kini 5. Kini -4. -20 greater than 0. It's not. Asa mo kag -20 greater than 0 be? Wala, di ba? Alright, it's not part of the region. Next, we're gonna use 5. So we have 5 plus 5 times -4 minus 4 greater than 0. Always use the original inequality or the inequality such that every number on the right side is transposed lang to the other side. Okay? So again, use the original inequality. So let's continue. This will be 10 tapos kini -5 minus 4, that's 1. Okay, is it greater than 0? Yes, it's 10. Greater than 0. This is also correct. So, meaning to say, there are two regions. Ito, tsaka ito. Okay, so we have our answers. Now, the next process will be here. We try to represent our answers in three notations: the graphical, the interval notation, and the set builder notation. Okay, so since we have two answers, okay, let's start with the graphical notation. Asa naman to kung number line? Dana. So take note, this is my number line. So the final answer is actually being shaded lang. So for example, okay, this is my number line. Okay, my final answer that is written in graphical notation would be, alright, okay, would be this one. Put an arrow, put an arrow or arrows on the correct region. So, yan yung graphical notation. Next, for the interval notation, our final answers here is more than 1. So, we are going to use the union symbol. Union of this interval and this one. So, you're just gonna have to write it, the interval notation here. The answers will be negative infinity, negative 5, union, 4, and positive infinity. Here. And then for the set builder notation, okay, just utilize the way we wrote our inequalities. So, in set builder notation, you must always remember that is inside a curly bracket or braces ang tawag na. So, here, x, don't forget to write the variable x such that, okay, write the inequality of the regions. Duhaman, miss. So, you write, okay, or, okay, duhaman ka kuan, duhaman ka inequalities. So, that will be x less than negative 5 or x greater than 4 and the close curly brackets. So that's it. In a nutshell, when we try to get the solution set of a quadratic inequality, first, okay, solve for x by, okay, transforming inequality to equality sign. Next, partition, make solid circle for kanang strict and solid circle for bali ni siya dapat kay unstrict ang solid circle tapos hollow circle for the unstrict inequality. And then we assign testing points. Then we verify. And finally, we represent. Thank you.